Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys? Hope you are having a great day, evening, or night, whenever you are watching this reading. I'm the Shine Like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the message will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective. It won't resonate with every single one of you, but if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit that bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, how are you guys today? I have your messages for today. At the bottom of the deck, we got re-energize. We're going to re-energize the body, mind, and soul here. So let's see, guys. Let's see what they're talking about in the energy. I'm going to shuffle up a few cards. Just let me see what pops, if any. Yeah, birth and joy. Re-energizing your birth, rebirthing of something, of idea, creativity. Got some lies that's being re-energized. Somebody might come back telling you a bunch of lies. Some more stuff, gosh. Memories of the past and a song. So this is going to be like a song. You know, they're going to sing their way out of this kind of situation, talk their way out of it. And then promise. Then they're going to promise broken promises, some kind of promise. This could be a promise from the divine. You know, it could be a test from the divine. Nurture. So with that nurture in there, that means that you're so sweet and kind and nurturing to others that they're going to try to manipulate you here. Because you're so sweet and so kind and so lovable. The truth, but you want the truth here. Anything else? And the family, okay? So, you know, your family is here. You know, it could be your ancestor family, the spirit family, like they say, spirit family is here. Angels, guides, people that work for you on your side, and things that's on your destiny and on your path, and on, you know, your enlightenment and your awakening, your ascensions, your autonomy, all for you, all for you, all this energy here. All right, so we got the hope. We got awareness. We're gonna know some things about things, some things here. Support. Okay, got support. I told you that, and spirit of family is here. Discernment. They want you to be discerning of some things, as well as being patient and waiting on, you know, the time and place for some things to happen for you in a situation or circumstance. Compromise. Up or down. You know, being, you know, aware, you know, that judgment can come about, that, you know, it also could be a judgment. It could be a celebration. Temperance, you could be just balancing the scale here with, you know, different things. It's a lot of different things because the support here, you got feminine energy here to support you. A lot of feminine energy here to support you here. Okay. Re-energizing some things. This is like your deep inner self here. With the mermaids, we got to go deep diving with me and a mermaid energy. The crossing, the initiation. That's initiating something. The number 9. That's also the number 9 of, you know, the hope. That's that hopeful or hopeless energy. Okay. The cosmic moon. Okay, the divine feminine standing in your autonomy here and your power under the number 6. Okay, you are that trophy. You are that video. You are the trophy. You are the, you know, divine energy that is being called upon right now. That nurture energy that came in. You are all that you say you are here. Beloved, you are the beloved here. Gracious and generous here. I told you, you're gracious with your time, your money, your place, your things. Okay, you are gracious about it. Okay, this is a drifter that might be aware that the person that you might be experiencing some things with or about, they might be a drifter. They might look good, drive a car. They might be living out of their car. Okay. You don't know. Under the welling tree, wanting to reconcile. Something happened after you and this person broke up. This could be a new lover after him and another person broke up. This is where they live at now. So they're trying to, it's cold outside. It's snowing here. We just came from a blizzard 2022 here on Saturday, Friday into Saturday, into Sunday, kind of, sort of. And, we didn't have cold weather. So people are looking for places to stay. So they might do the most to get up in your place. I'm trying to tell you, like, meet you at the store, holler at you, talking about they want to come holler at you, get to your crib, and you know what I mean? They go for broke. Go for what they know. You know what I mean? Go for the box. Okay? Make your bed rock. Okay? Ooh. I can make your bed rock. Ooh. Eyes of the ego raising above the fray. So that's that 3D lower world energy under patience. Like, you don't want to be patient for something like that. You want to raise your energy under higher standards as well. Under the heart's home, under compassion. Excuse me. They don't want me to tell you this. They don't want me to tell you. When I start getting tickles in my throat and stuff, that's when I know that they definitely don't want me to tell you, how they feel. Like, they don't want you to raise above up to your ego eye to see their authenticity. They don't want you to raise above something to see them in their full autonomy, in their full, unmasked self. Because when you go to your higher self, you can see them in their full autonomy and who they are and their whole, what their MO is all about. Yeah. This is for the cosmic one here. This is the lay of the land. They know their way around here. In this land, ancestral wisdom. They use what they know, not from the ancestral. Your ancestors is what's helping you. Like, we see from a higher self what this person is all about under the patience. Be patient. Like, this person will definitely reveal themselves to you, because this is a fool's embrace. This is transmuting pain. So whatever hurt, heartache, you're going to transmute that pain into power here. Whatever hurts you, whatever you find out, whatever you know, whatever intuition you need here, whatever enlightenment you need here, or empowerment you need here, this is going to be your fool's embrace. You're going to transmute whatever that pain was into your power to move you to wherever you want to go here in this energy, okay? Under the jewel web. You're going to get out of this web that they don't weave against you or trying to weave against you, okay? This is the connectivity connecting to you, because a spider, when he weaves a web, he don't have ears so he can see. So he can feel. And I don't know how many of them have eyes to see, but most of them, they get on that thing, they spread out on there, and then they just wait for something to, fly into it so that they could get the prey. So they know when they got something in it, those silk spun webs will vibrate to let him know that he has something in his net, okay, that he cast. Okay, because that's the number 5. That's going to change. That's going to change everything, because you ain't going to be able to get out, but he going to be able to eat you while you there, right? With the jeweled web, okay? Because it might be a jeweled web that you don't see. Like, it's entangled with monetary things. It's entangled with fancy cars. It's entangled with, looks, meaning attractiveness. The person could be good looking, okay? Also, this person is the type of person, they use their looks and the car to get them what they want. And when they get what they want from you, they're going to stop calling you. They're not going to answer their phone for you, because their whole motive was to, get validation from you. Okay, so if you fell for the okey doke, like, and this person might not wear a condom or bring condoms, so this person does this often, in this kind of situation, because it's like it's a fool's embrace, because they're doing stuff intentionally to hurt you with the feminine energy. They're intentionally, because you're sitting here blind like a moth to a flame, because when you get to that flame, it's gonna burn you. Okay, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna burn you here. Okay, and then it's like leaving you, looking for judgment here. Okay, because you was nurturing with the Empress here, with the feminine energy here. You was nurturing like a baby. You cradled them. They might even sucked your boobs or something, licked your toes, something like that. This is a drifter, so they might even show off in their cars like a thing that a car could do, go real fast, and then you let it drift in a fishtail donut motion. Hope under crossing invitation. So that's like in passing, initiating something, starting something new. Invitation, going towards something. They'll initiate it, but it's short lived. Real quick, they might even come over to your house like a fly. It might be nagging with the number 22. It might be nagging. They might act like they want to support you here. It's awareness that this person is a drifter. They're looking for a place to stay, a place to sit, a place for a cool drink of water. You know what I mean? Not too dirty. You know what I mean? Kind of cat. Okay, this is the welling tree reconciliation, because something happened somewhere else where they needed to reconcile with a situation. Somebody put them out and they needed to probably go back and tell them they're sorry, or need them to pay the money that they owed, or whatever the case may be. But right now they are drifting in life, experience life as it comes. Okay, and that might be with a car or without a car. Okay, the lay of the land. So now they gotta pat their feet and turn the corners at every milestone, like ancestral wisdom. So they're going to be enlightened through trials and tribulations, or, whatever has to happen. You know what I mean? Is what it's going to call for with the lay of the land. Okay. So let's talk about it, dear. Clouded judgment and sex trafficking. It came back out again. And it was stuck between the decks. So it might be some type of, sex work in here too. When another lover paid for it. That's why they can't keep no money. Family came out again. Spirit family. And now we got, human family. Support. That's the four people that you're going to transmute the pain. Because you're going to talk about it here with the getting on the couch and talking about how you are confused or fragmented, or needing some type of counsel, wise counsel here in the energy. So that's the 4 of Cups. That's like, but you're not taking no offer, but I'll listen. I'll lend you a listening ear. So like, that's listening. That's family. Listening to family. Listening to friends. Listening to something else that might better support you here. Drifter, that's a new beginning. So this person wants to start, or has started, or will start a new beginning with somebody new here, under the hope that they can find somebody else that'll help take them in, help take care of them. I'm grieving, give them a pity party, because it's swelling, it's crying, can I come back? Grieving the loss, in divine feminine, this might be you wanting your masculine, might want you back after acting like an animal with the animals here. I might have been acting like a dog, or acting like some type of animal, wild, a goat, acting like whatever. That's what they trying to say to me. Like, they might have been acting like a tiger, like he was king of the jungle, roaring at every lioness to come his way, or every cougar that came his way. Okay, it's like an animal. And then it's talking like bugs and beetles. So it might be one that like a dung beetle that throw his own dung. You know what I mean? Feeling done, like outdone about the situation. Okay, like situation like that. Blessings, knowing that they've blocked their blessings, but now that you took your power and transmuted that pain into power, now you getting blessings. Okay, so now you looking vibrant and beautiful and glowing here under the manifestation effect. Manifested, the lays of the land. You getting the fruits of the land. You getting whatever is transformed you here with the new beginning. Instead of them taking a new beginning, you took it here. And the reconciliation came right back out again. So I don't know if you want to see the reconciliation. I'll put it here if you're asking to see it, okay? But you got willpower to make choices and consequences here. And that's the Feast of Plenty. And they also call them out. You getting your happiness too. So a new lover may have come your way or is coming your way. Raise your vibrations. I keep telling you, raise your vibration. An old lover might be finding it humorous that somebody else is interested in you, but that's the lighter side. Going to a new soulmate here. That's the lighter side of yourself. Okay, that person is on the dark side of themselves, so they don't feel like you can get another lover. Now the compromise. Let me compromise with you. Okay, the grieving and grief. Okay, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So now I want to come back, or they want to come back after the invitation of meeting other people, seeing that they weren't you, knowing that now, you know, what they know now, the grieving now, the loss or the reconciliation, and now wanting a new, hoping that you'll take them back here, under the new beginning. Because, you know, they now, you know, missing this love that they have offered you, but they didn't under the reconciliation. Under I'm committed to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Maybe I could do some things good for you. Maybe I could treat you nice. You know what I mean? And be honest with the honesty here. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And now that they want to expect honesty from themselves, they're afraid to be honest about, you know, the challenges of, you know, what's lies ahead, like what the new beginning will look like. You know, that's a challenge to them. You know what I mean? As they've done things so in their old behavior, in their old ways of crossing and imitating it with other people and embracing her pain to you. You know what I mean? Because they did it purposely. I mean, like, you really know, like, if a person is interested in a commitment, or if the person is, you know, just sitting here just wanting to hook up with you every night. I don't know too many people that just, unless they're getting paid for it or this is their job to do, want to just sit up and giving you a BJ every night and, you know, satisfying your selfish D needs every night, is going to be willing to be in a relationship with you when it's so one-sided that way. Or vice versa. If you want a man to just, you know, give you licks every night and you don't want to return the favor, you just want to lay back and receive, like, it's too one-sided for the people to actually find something in it for themselves. Like, if it's too one-sided, like, what's in it for either person if it's only there for self? If both parties are there for self, okay, like that type of thing. Like, neither one is going to get a blessing out of it. Neither one of them is going to find the relationship happy or manifesting, because, you know, it's going to ruin the health of the relationship. It's going to, you know, bring strife between the relationship, and then it's going to be asking for courage, like, you know, a beast, like, because you ain't gonna be able to tame the courage that this going to take this person to stay with you. And y'all would always say the courage is the strength to, you know, go forward and ride, you know, but the natural lion, you know, or the natural lion's core would be to kill his prey. Okay, that would be his natural. He ain't gonna sit there and let you pet him like a domestic cat. Okay, unless he's domesticated or some type of, you know what I mean. He ain't hungry. He ain't want to eat you. Okay, that's the only. But he is gonna show you he is the alpha of this situation. If he growls at you, if he roars at you, if he hiss at you, he's still showing you his dominance and courage. I find the inner strength to face fears with confidence. And that's what we came in here with, fear. Fear of a commitment, fear of telling the person I'm sorry, fear that you won't reconcile with them, fear of embracing pain so that they can transmute it into power, okay? Fear of judgment, with the judgment here. Fear of his divine feminine / empress. Okay? A lot of feminine energy. Fear that she'll get so much support that she won't want to see him anymore because she done raised to her eagle's eye, and now she could see above the fray. Manifesting her real, true relationship and love. Okay, she's the manifesting it now of the lay of the land with ancestor wisdom. That there is a man out there for you in this lay of the land. There is somebody compatible for you here. Okay, divine appointed. Yeah, and you don't have to be at the club. You don't have, and I'm always say that to women that say that they can't find a man. Just depends on the type of man you looking for. And I'm gonna just say this: it ain't even about the type. It's about who you and your frequency. I guess it. You and your frequency. It ain't about the man. It ain't about just your frequency. Just your vibe. Just your how you vibe, and how your frequency is. Okay. I mean your aura, your what is around you. Okay, because you might not see your aura, but others do. Okay. Get in tune with yourself. That's what I always tell y'all when I tell you these messages, and it tells you to get in tune with yourself, or let the past be behind you. They mean just that. You know, I'm not telling you just because I want to tell you. I'm telling you because they told me to tell you that. You know, you might need some discipline when it comes down to, you know, honesty. It might be needing some discipline here, you know, because you can't always expect others to tell you the truth here. But you can always expect the truth from yourself, because when you lie to yourself, you're not hurting nobody else. You're hurting who? You. You're not hurting nobody else. Okay? So discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. When I can't always expect other people to tell me the truth, I gotta expect myself to tell my own self the truth. Okay? Because I'll lie to myself and say I'm great. Or you'll lie to yourself and say there's nothing's wrong. But all the while, there is something wrong that we're missing, because we keep repeating the cycle over and over again. Promising what? Promise a new outcome, promising a new situation, but then it becomes a breakthrough. Like, oh wow, epiphany, something comes through, and it humor us. Oh, that can't be right. Haha, we'll laugh about it. Lighting. That's the light part of it. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That's the path of the divine. That's your heart, talking about your heart, lighthearted. Okay, now others would say that would be humor to humor yourself. Nah. Sometimes we got to laugh at ourselves to keep from crying. Okay, because that's the pain. That's transmuting the pain into power. Okay. Something that's hurting you under your promise with the new moon here, which is today, the 31st. Okay. 31st, new moon. New moon in Leo. Right? New moon in Leo. Aquarius and Leo. Because that's moon in Leo. Sun in Aquarius. And that's your promise of love. I'm committed to the practice of seeing the good in all things. But you want to reconcile these all things. Like wailing, crying. Like I'm getting like strong, like, oh, please. Like wailing, please. Never beg a person to come back to you. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Because if a person wanted to be with you, they would be with you. Don't, you know, I know it's emotional. I know it is heartbreaking to break up and all that, but never beg a person to be with you. Never beg a person to stay. Never pay a person to be with you or any of that. Like, you can't buy love. If it's not authentic, it's not real at all. Okay? It's got to be genuine. All right. And that was the page. That was the Prince of Pentacles. Very little to offer. You know what I mean? And what he is offering is a bunch of bull, because it's a cow here. So I told you, they told me to pay attention to the animals that come out. And then that's the Queen of Cups. Okay? Queen of Cups. This is what you're sleeping on here. There's a bunch of bull here. Under these honesty, because I'll talk about honesty here. But they said they got to be disciplined about their honesty here. And especially if they want to accomplish things that they set their mind to. That's too many. That was the Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor got a lot on his mind about relationships and manifesting the right one. But it's also talking about the new beginning with a new emotional queen. Could be a man or a woman. And that is the 4 torches. That's the 4 wands. That's the 4 wands talking about, you know, the stability. But to me, these sticks and torches don't look like they lit. They ain't no flames lit here, this torch. And this is like, the 4 of wands is like that stability. And this is not showing no stability here. It's because the wands is not lit on the end, showing stability. Like, you need these torches lit because that's your passion, that's your flame. But it's not lit here. And then it's got this man tattered with his clothes here with the Prince of Swords. Like, he's battling some things here. He's battling a lot of things. He's tattered, battered. He's a drifter. You know, he might not be as clean. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta see through the fray here. This is the devil, toxic energy. He might have drug addictions, codependencies here. That's the discipline he might need there. You know what I mean? Come and bring drugs to your house. 6 of Cups, you know. Yeah, he begging for something. Because they all standing, but he still only got 1 cup that got something coming out of it. And that's what he want everything to come out of whoever he go towards. Like, that would be the juggling. That would be the balancing. That would be the nostalgic. That would be the, you know, trophy. One of these things is going to produce everything I need. Like, all the things I need in 1 cup. Even if none of the other cups is showing it has something in it, they standing. You know what I mean? Maybe I could take something out of this 1 cup and pour in each one of these other cups and make me have more than I got. Make it look like it with the devil. So because that's gonna look like quality over quantity. You know what I mean? Because the more I got, it might look better than the quality of just one thing. Let's talk about the eagle's eye, what we seeing above the fray. What are we going to see above the fray under patience? What are we going to see there? That's what we sleeping on. What are we going to see there? We're going to see the night, whatever comes in nocturnal. We're going to see what's in the night. And we're going to see what this emperor is doing in the night. That's what they said. You're going to see what he's been doing and what he's been impatiently doing. With the patience there, they said he's going to see what he's been doing. And 5 of Swords is saying that he's been split-minded about it. 2 cards says that he's been split about the situation where we was balancing the scale here. We got 6 and 5. We got 6 on one hand, 6 swords on one hand, and 5 on the other. So that's 11 right there. That's a 2-person situation. That's that twin flame energy. So it's the person that he's going to. This person might have a baby. He reaching out to you, but doesn't say that he's going to come to you because he's only here with the 5 on one side because he's got fear, and that holds you back from anything you want to go to when you're almost to the top with the 6 of victory. You could get some kind of victory out of it. 6 of Wands would say you got victory out of it. 6 of Swords says you want to go to calmer waters with it. And then the 8 of Cups. Climbing out of it, climbing over it, climbing through it, doing what you got to do. But the 8 of Cups that says leave it, let it go, take a risk. Or, you know, you can stand here if you want under manifestations here. But the 4 of Cups is saying that, you know, you're not taking no offers. You got one standing. You on the brinks of being swept off the shore by tsunami. And you don't really know what path is going to work because, like, the 10 of Cups is what you wanted, but it all turned to grief and grieving. The crossing, when you cross and left, when you mean 6 of Swords, when you left, that was when this cups turned upside down to nothing. Like it was happy and it was, you know, I mean, we were sleeping on our happiness and we could have had everything, but we wanted quantity is what they want me to go back to. They wanted a lot more than what they had over just the one, you know, greedy. Okay? Greedy lovers, greedy D-suckers, greedy men, greedy women, clouded judgment. This one's better. That one's better. This one's gooder. This one got more to offer. This one could give me this. This one could give me that. This one could do this. This one could do that. Yeah, son, that's what it illuminated. Okay? What they could do, what they couldn't do. And then we got the 5 of torches. That would be, you know, the conflicts that it causes. Okay? And then it would be the, you know, Prince of Cups, Prince of torches with the cat there. All these different cats here to go chase after and flame and that get in heat for him. You know, there's somebody here that gets in heat for him here. Okay, on the reconciliation. Every time he reconciles with one, somebody else gets in heat and wants him back. Then the next thing you know, somebody else is in a competition, climbing right behind that one, wanting to be in heat with him for his attention. Okay, then it leaves him tired and drained, not offering or not taking no offers. Then he wants to leave and manifest something else. Okay, leave. This is him climbing out of it, or climbing over it, or leaving it, or escaping it, or trying to do something here. But this is what you see over the raising above the fray over the night. Okay, this is in the night. This is where they was in the night. This is the competition in the night. Okay, this is the cats. This is who's in heat for him with the flames. The cat, him, and the cat's in flame with the reconciliation. You know, these are the things he had went out and done. Climbing out of it. Resting, not taking nobody's off or holding on to something, but he about to be swept away in these were lands here, and that was what was illuminated there. And then they said the King of Cups, emotional for, you know, being disheveled or being a drifter or drifting along the way, and you know, nothing never really sticking, and this is how disheveled he is, almost like Castaway there. Look. We are castaway. Yeah. Kind of like, you know what I mean? This ain't that emperor that, you know, sits there. He's slow to even like the King of Pentacles, he's slow to move too. This one here, he emotional to move though. It's about his emotions, how he feel about emotions. Now, the one with the pentacles, he getting his feelings. He getting his feelings about money. And then 6 of Swords is back out again. You know what I mean? That was what you wanted to go toward. Calmer waters or calmer seas or calmer situations. But then when you got to those calmer situations, which was over here about these cats being in heat for you, and now you grieving and wanting reconciliation and hoping that somebody would take you back under the well and tree of reconciliation. These are the reconciliations that you kept reconciling with. These competitions, these people that was in heat for you, these people that you needed to climb out or climb over or climb away from, and then not taking nobody's offer over in the night, under raising above the fray. Okay? Then the Prince of Swords. Then you're going to come in and say a little bit of things about it, but not all of the things you need to really say. I may have been a fallen angel, but I promised I changed my ways. I'm going to be honest with the honest. Compromises and promises. That was that promise that you came in with under the new moon. Promises are made to be made broken. And I'm song promises. Don't. I forget how to go. Promises. Yeah, it's a song. Google it. It's a song called Promises. But it's old, back in the day song. All right, so every time you went to this moth, went to this flame of these other flames. See, these are the flames that he went to. That was them cats in heat. Okay, he got what he deserved on the reconciliation. Let's talk about it under the reconciliation. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Okay, a pair of fools. Those was 2 brothers though, but they was like inseparable. So these is like these people that he was inseparable from. Okay, they homies, bro code, down low, DL. You know, bisexual men, women, whoever, sleeping with men, sleeping with women, 4 torches in the night, drowning about it. 7 of Swords, 7 of Spears. These people could use spears on you and stuff. Like, I don't know, bow and arrow, spears. Is that something like, I don't want to say something like they try to get me to say like spear throwers or something. I don't know. Three of teacups. Under the 8 of cups, 2 of cups. And then we got the Ace of Teacups. So this is piping hot energy here. Piping hot, no matter what you want to point in the finger, blame and shame. Blame and shame under the wheel of fortune. Good or bad, in or out, up or down, whatever the case may be, they still pointing the finger at the situation like you did this, it was your fault. No, it was your fault. You did this. You caused this. All right, so let's say Tweedle. No, we're going to just go with the 2 teacups and the Ace of Teacups. Okay, that's what we're going to go with today. All right, so Ace of Teacups talks about a new friendship, relationship, personal connection, meeting new people with an open mind and an open heart. So that's open relationships, and that's where did that come at under here? That came under meeting open relationships, being Tweedledee and Tweedledum for a pair of people, like where you are inseparable with these people. You went through cycles. They was in heat for you. So you when a feline cat is in heat, she will raise her behind up and toot it up and roll around on the floor and meow real loud because she's in heat and she wants to mate with another male feline. Right? So this is what these women do here under the open-minded and open-hearted meeting new people. So they didn't come in these relationships with no connection. Is if I gotta tell you that under the Ace of Teacups. Okay, then it says that because someone special is about to come into your life. So every time that these new people came into their life, they would try to reconcile with you to the point where like they met these people, and when they met these people, like they thought it was going to be something special. But then it says whether they're as outgoing as the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter was everybody's a little mad here, so they was mad and angry and showing the same ways as they did with their manipulation and cunningness and betrayal, right? Or as dependable as the doodoo bird, right? And wouldn't that be the doodoo bird on the cycles? Don't know. Don't know which way to go. Dodo bird don't know. Okay, the dodo bird don't know which way to go. Okay, he don't know which way to go. He could be nice as he is, dependable. Well, you could go this way, but I'm not sure if that's the way you want to go. But you could go this way too, and it might take you this way to get to that way. But you'll get there about tomorrow. That's dependable, right? He told you might get there. That was about as dependable as he could give you, okay? This person is going to end up being an important connection for you. So you thought one of these relationships was going to be very dependable, and you was going to manifest something out of it if you was patient in this relationship. You was hoping to manifest something special out of it. But then it tells you, whether you're bottling up your feelings or getting carried away with them, it tells you that you're dealing with an emotional imbalance. And I told you about the clouded judgment. And I didn't even have to get this card to let you know that you was having a clouded judgment, because of all of the different things before this about just needing honesty and then discipline. And then you had the devil and the six of cups with it. So I knew that you was juggling and breadcrumbing and, codependencies and toxic, and you just wasn't on the up and up when things came out with the devil. Okay, you got your back turned on promises, and your blessings was right there. Then you was asking for support, the intervention, you was denying the intervention. So it's like take a deep breath and calm yourself, restore balance, and make sure you're not either overacting or ignoring them, your feelings. Okay, and then it talks about this 2 of Cups here is talking about this harmonious scent, because this will be Tweedledee and Tweedledum. The Two of Cups represents a pair of harmonious and in sync as Tweedledee and Tweedledum. This also is a clear sign of partnership, friendship, relationships, or other personal connections that mutually benefit, well balanced, and happy. It's only well balanced when your needs are being met here. Supply, service, and whatever you could get out of it. Sex, right? And in the reverse, this once harmonious connection by the upright of the Two of Cups has hit rough waters. They didn't hit rock bottom now. That's when we got to get out of here. It's 8 of Cups. We got to get out of here. We got to leave. It's an obstacle. We can't stay here no longer. They put pressure on us. You know, it's not as convenient as it used to be. So now they got pressure on this person. Now they done hit rough waters. And you may be dealing with hurting feelings. And that's where the hurting feelings came in under a transmuting pain into your power, right? And then they says that pain, hurting feelings, and miscommunication. So I remember when the Page of Cups came out, Prince of Swords, and he wasn't saying nothing. He was on one knee, but he wasn't really saying much about what he wanted to be on his one knee about. So and that was when he wanted to wail in front of you in the wailing tree about, you know, how legacies and memories and passions and all of this grieving and grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Now they appreciate you, okay? So choosing your words carefully when handling this situation. Make sure you're being open and honest about your feelings. And what did they tell me about him being open and honest about? He did get open and honest about it. Really, he did. I could be lying to you and say he did, because he came here underneath the eyes of the eagle and raised above the fray. He didn't want you to see what he was doing, but then that's when all this stuff that he was a pair or something and harmonious with somebody, and he was doing this as a pair. It was piping hot with the hot tea here, and then when it wasn't good, it was good, and he needed to speak up and be, you know, communicate what was wrong, and that was where he wanted to be honest. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can't expect it from myself. That's when they was talking all of that. And then they had this big love here. I committed to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Now they want to see that, be honest and be disciplined about the devil stuff they have been doing. I can accomplish what I set my mind to under this support. If you support me and reconcile with me and help me go through this grieving of being heartbroken by whoever was down here at the bottom. I don't know if y'all can see here. Yeah, y'all can see. Yep. Under the spirit family, they let you know all these synchronicities, like harmonious loves, what's going on behind your back. They let you know that under this wheel of fortune. Now they want to point the finger at these 3 of Cups, these hot teas they was having with others. All right, 3 of Cups here, villainous things. We don't know what's in that. We don't know what kind of drinks is that, who poured that, and who they from. Okay, I don't know who they from. Okay, that's open containers. We don't drink from open containers. Who's grieving here? Who's grieving here? Two people grieving. Two things is grieving. They said the Ace of Swords not speaking up. They said the 5 of Cups crying over what's been lost. They talk about the Queen of Cups over a woman. And then they talked about the 9 of Swords, about being up at night over it. Okay? It's wounding them. And they could have been up with 2 women at night under the grievance. One with orange or red hair, or one with no hair, short haircut, bald. But she a mermaid. The other one ain't. So this is the person that they went deep when we first came in. So this is the person that they going deep for. The purpose they want to reconcile. This is not the person that they up in their head about at night. This is the person they sleeping with. This is the person they up in their head about because she's the mermaid. This is the person that makes him go deep. Under the swords, okay? There we go. That's that. Queen of Cups. And that's the same one that's over here. That's over here under the promise. So she's promised to him, but he don't know how to get to her. Let's see. Is he going to get to her under the grief? Is he going to change his ways? Or we're going to have to be to continue? Now, he said he going to get his self together. It might take him to be a mature man before he get himself together, but he definitely gonna mature and get himself together here under this energy, under Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And this is his structures here. This is the Four of Wands. Remember I told you the Four of Wands came out and it wasn't no flames there. Now it's the structure. Now you got at least a roof over top of it. May not be two people there, but it says even though it's the structure, it's still gonna be conflict with this man in the night. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. He ain't gonna have enough money. That's one thing. The money ain't gonna be right. And the Hermit. And he ain't gonna be able to make no decisions either. Five of Swords, yeah. Without it being a player. He ain't gonna be able to make no decisions without it being flame, because it's like the moth to the flame. Even though they're drawn to this type of stuff, they get burned by it every time. So they're not sure how to really carry on a real committal relationship here under the cloud of judgment. Okay. If you are liking these types of readings, may you subscribe, like, share, hit that bell notification along with the thumbs up. If you'd like to get your own personal reading with me, I'm at ShineLight7TV at gmail.com. Also, this reading is be trying to get the thumbs up. I'm trying to see if we're shadow banned for messages. Okay, so let's see if we can get some thumbs up. Thumbs the video up. If you are seeing these videos, make sure you are thumbsing them up so I can really see. Like, I've talked to YouTube about it and they seem to say, you know, their own thing, but they're going to tell me what they want me to know anyhow. So at the end of the day, we're going to work through it, okay? So guess what, you guys? Thank you for being here, being a part of the channel as well. So yeah, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share the video if you'd like. Namaste, and now I must go.